DD214 Gaming podcast is for mature audiences only. Any videos, music, or entertainment not originating from DD214 Gaming is used and covered under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, also known as fair use. Opinions expressed are our own and do not represent any DoD or U.S. government entities as a whole. This podcast is for entertainment purposes only. Viewer and listener discretion is advised. You are no longer alone now, because we have you.
How's everybody feeling today? How you feeling today? How you doing?
I'm doing okay. How are you doing, man?
I'm fantastic, man. I'm absolutely fantastic. We're living, we're breathing. It's a little cold out here, though.
Not here in beautiful fucking Kansas City, dude. Do you know what the fucking temperature is going to be today?
Oh my God!
I shit you not. The high in Kansas City today, Super Bowl Sunday, it's gonna be 58 fucking degrees, dude.
Wow,
that's nice.
Welcome to Missouri. Welcome to fucking Missouri, dude. It's fucking freezing balls. Fucking one day, next day you're in fucking board shorts and fucking flip flops. You know what I mean?
And guys, welcome back to another episode of DD214 Gaming. We are 3 away from 100. All right.
Holy shit!
We got a great show for you today. Okay, we're coming at you live from our virtual studio. Okay, Squillini is in his virtual mobile studio today. Okay,
drive safely, Joe.
Today it's Groundhog's Day because we're hoping that predictions will be better than Puxatawny Phil's, whatever the fuck his name is.
That little fucking rodent.
You know, also for all you gamers out there, we hope you're having a safe and enjoyable Super Bowl Sunday. Remember, you can still score a touchdown today on Game Pass, Madden 23, without risking any injuries. And if you do get injured, at least you have plenty of time to play games while you recover. All right, so
there you go.
Let's get to it, my friends.
All right,
Squillini, how you doing today? Talk to us. Why are you on the road?
So, took a little trip out to see some friends in lovely Chattanooga, Tennessee. Went to Friday night. Went to see Flogging Molly.
Awesome, fucking
great show. It was one of those. Buddy hit me up like back in December. He was like, "I know you're coming out in March, but they're going to be here February 10th. You want to go?" I was like, "Fuck yes, I'll be there." Kind of thing. They were one of the last few bands on like my band bucket list that I have to see before I die. So definitely had to make the trip out to do that. Now on the way home to get there safely before kickoff for the game tonight.
Fucking Tennessee is a beautiful drive. I've driven through that state. I think I stayed a night in like Knoxville one time, but I've driven through it. I've driven through it, and that is a hell of a beautiful fucking drive. Driving across Tennessee.
Oh yeah, and you know we're expected to hit some wintry weather once we get to about Asheville, North Carolina area. Luckily, 40 they tend to keep clear of any bullshit like that. So, but yeah, no, it's been a good week. Weekend was great. Fucking amazing food out there in chat. Like all the restaurants we go to eat at and shit. We have a couple that we have to hit every time we come out here. But outside of that, it's been a good week. We you know, in the gaming side of things, I pre-ordered Hogwarts Legacy, started playing that on Tuesday when they launched it. Love the game so far. Fuck all the haters on that game, because it is a great game. But, you know, there is a lot of controversy behind it. And the controversy is because of the author and of the books and some statements she made, which has nothing to do with the developer of the game or anything like that. And it's just complete and utter bullshit, that side of things. So, but I mean,
Agreed.
what I've played of the game so far, I would say I'd give it a 9 out of 10.
I'd like to piggyback on that too, because we always talk about when games get released, you know, they're buggy, they're broken, you know, they don't work, they're game breaking and shit. There's always the complaints. Social media is always going crazy, but you didn't hear that much with this. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like
yeah.
the delay really helped. The delay really helped the game with the release, and there seems to be more positive vibes than there are negative ones.
Exactly. And I mean, there is some issues like the FPS. So like when you're playing the game, the FPS for the game when you're not at the school is spot on with, you know, whatever settings it auto detects and sets it to.
Yeah.
When you're in the school, the FPS can shoot to shit. But outside of that, I mean, everything else about the game so far has been that I've got to play, and I've only got maybe 3-4 hours into playing the game, is good. And I like the open world. I like the, you know, the mechanics to the game. I'm ready to learn the fucking killing curse so I can just start running around and, you know, randomly fucking just hitting somebody with that, because that's
what house?
That just seems like some fun shit to do. Slytherin.
You got Did you choose it or did it choose you?
So the one thing I do like that they did with the game is if you have a Pottermore account and a Wizarding World of Harry Potter account, so 2 different websites.
So wait, you're talking about Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Are you talking about the game, the mobile game?
No, there's a website called the Wizarding World of Harry Potter.
Okay, the website. Okay.
And then there's the Pottermore website. So the Pottermore website, when you go on there,
website. Okay.
You can answer questions and determine the house you belong in through that website. You can also answer questions to determine what your wand would be, what your Patronus charm would be, all these other things. And if you link your Pottermore account to your WB Games account, your house, your wand, your Patronus all go into the game from what your selections were on that site.
Okay, fantastic.
So when I linked it, I didn't they still do the sorting and everything, but you don't have to answer the questions in the game because you've already answered those questions on this website pre-launch.
That's actually really immersive too. I like that a lot. You said
and then
9
if
out
you
of 10?
linked it, yeah, 9 out of 10 so far. With what I've of what I have played so far. So
that's not bad. That's not bad. So how was the concert, man? I'm about to pull up your footage.
Concert was great. It was a small little venue, um, like a warehouse in a sense. You know,
Yeah.
very. You would expect punk rock bands to play in this type of environment. A warehouse, no seating, everybody standing. The show was it was great. They put on a great show. Their opening act was great. The first act before them, a very small little band from England. They were great. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, you could see the energy here. I'm having an issue bringing the audio here because it will start echoing. But look at that. Look at the energy.
Oh yeah.
Holy cow! What was the name? What was the name of the venue that you saw it in?
The Signal.
The Signal. Okay, and that's in Tennessee.
Yes. And this was actually one of the last concerts at this current place. They're moving locations to a bit of a bigger place, but it was definitely it was a good time.
Yeah, it looks like that. It looks like actually there's like a couple shows left. Alter Bridges, this Google. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, I'm trying to get back into the concert game this year. You know, we got Thrice, who just re-released their 20th anniversary album, which actually came out like really really good. They're going to be coming on to tour, so they're going to be around my area June 10th. So I'm actually very excited to go see them. A couple comedy shows coming out my way too that I'm excited for. Like Theo Vaughn will be in Newark and stuff like that. You know,
Yeah,
I think it's a good year to bring all that stuff back. You know.
yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. So the last concert I saw before COVID and everything, and it was the first concert me and the missus went to together was Slipknot.
Oh, what year?
It was 2019.
No shit.
And you know, I've heard Slipknot, listened to Slipknot, never was really, you know, a fan, but she is, and they were coming and she wanted to go, so we went and they put on a fucking phenomenal show.
Oh yeah, I saw them. Well, one of my favorite. Well, they were one of my favorite bands growing up. I was a big fan of their Disaster Pieces album. I know the Iowa album, which I think is the best album that they've ever came out with. But I was at that time I was a huge Slipknot fan, and they came out, and when I've seen them, I saw them in their first Ozfest. That music video, Wait and Bleed, was actually filmed at the PNC Bank Arts Center in South Jersey. I was at that show. Pretty neat stuff. But I remember I saw them once for this one concert called the Music as a Weapon tour. I saw them with System of a Down, Disturbed, Rammstein, and Linkin Park. And I'll never forget, they were ramming a rest in peace Joey Jordison. They were ramming a steel pipe in the back of Joey Jordison as he was drumming. It was probably one of the craziest things I've ever experienced. And actually, that show, I actually got pretty lucky enough to be in the backstage area. Oh, look at that! By the way, guys, I completely forgot to shut it off, but we are live on Twitch and we are live on Facebook. We have someone saying that they want to offer us a promotion. No, we don't want your bot, sir. But yeah, I mean, it's that's pretty cool. I mean, Hogwarts sounds like it's having a hell of a release right now. A hell of a release, and I can't be more excited to play it myself. A lot of people are telling me just get it on PC. You know, just get it on PC. Just do it. You know, I'm you know how I am, but I'm actually. It's probably gonna happen. Me and my wife and I are probably gonna end up caving in, and you know that's that with that. You know what I mean? Like we're most definitely
Yeah.
gonna be playing it.
Oh yeah. But yeah, so how was your week?
Mine was good, man. So I got the PC. Came in early on, I want to say, was it Tuesday or Wednesday? Wednesday. It came in early Wednesday. The guy
Yeah.
who gave it, who delivered it to me, it was actually two people, and they were actually having I don't know why they were having such a hard time picking the damn thing up. And I see it, I'm like, oh, there it is. Oh shit, here we go. Guy says, "Oh, what you got?" I'm like, "Oh, I got the 3080 Ti." He's like, "Oh, that's fantastic. That's what I got too. You're gonna love it." So I'm like, "All right, great. Let's go for it." Oh man, so where to start, man? First, the first thing I obviously did, I opened it up, looked inside. Everything was beautifully tight. Took a bunch of pictures. Sculini, you did such a good job with keeping all the wires together. It was super clean. It was perfectly packaged. And the funny thing that made me laugh too was that when I had got it, there was something rolling around inside. And I'm like, oh shit, what the hell is this? And it
The
was
antennas for the Wi-Fi.
Yep. So I pulled it out and I was like, oh, it's the Wi-Fi antennas. And I was just like, oh great. But I opened it up. It was, first off, the card itself. It's like the size of my forearm. It's huge. Like you're really looking
It's
at
a beast of a fucking GPU, yeah.
Yeah, it's humongous, first of all. And the moment you put it on, you hear the fans. And I think last night was the first time I heard the fans like go on overdrive or whatever the hell was going on. Because I have been pushing this thing to its limits to see what it can do. I'm literally playing every game on Ultra except one, which is Fortnite, which we had an interesting conversation about that, how Fortnite's having some weird issues right now. But before I get to my bus simulator review, some of the games that I was able to test it on, like first off, GTA RP was the absolute first thing I decided to play. Well, actually, no, I lied. It was what was the first game I played? I can't remember it off the top of my head. It was definitely Fallout. I played Fallout 76, and my big thing was I really, really just wanted to play the game on ultra settings. And now that I'm playing these games on ultra settings, I'm spoiled. I don't want to go back. The case is beautiful. The art, I probably spent an hour alone playing around with the RGB. It's beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, even like some of the settings that were really cool, like everything's connected with the IQ. Obviously, except the card, because it's EVGA, so I'm assuming that's not like an IQ thing. But even like the rainbow dash on it, it's really working for me, man. But this build, everything about this, the speed, the way it looks, the way it works, the way it runs, is a 10 out of 10. Guys, go check out Tech Guy Gaming, Tech Guy Builds, the Tech Guy brand, the Tech Guy Gaming brand. This thing is a fucking beast. It is an absolute beast. Shit, man. And then like to go to you for builds, where can they go?
Working on that right now. Don't necessarily have anywhere specifically. Right now, I would just say, if you're in the DD214 Gaming Discord or the Clean Sanchez Media Discord, you can hit me up there. Through Discord, we can talk, figure something out, and hook you up.
Yeah, that's gonna be. I mean, look, you were very open with what I wanted. You didn't give me an issue about it. It was very cool. It was quick. Once everything got there, actually, the computer was already built before the card even got there. So it was, it was already it was already pushing forward.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing, because I had everything I needed to get it ready to once your graphics card showed up, I dropped it in, plugged the cables in, did the first boot, went through, did I ended up having to install Windows twice to get it to work properly, because Windows was given a bit of an issue.
Yeah.
But that wasn't anything with the hardware or anything. It was, I installed Windows, I went to go activate Windows wouldn't activate, no matter what I tried.
Right. That's right. I remember you telling me that. I was like, oh man. And then I remember I was like, hey man, whatever you need me to do, whatever I gotta buy, I'm there. And you were very like patient. You did everything that it came out beautiful, man. Thank you so much. And I'm using like applications I've never used before, and I'm finally getting like all the content that I want out. I'm streaming. I'm actually this close to affiliation. The first day back streaming, I had an uptick of like 16% of followers and viewers and stuff. So it really helps. Even my camera, my camera looks so much better in some other apps and some not so much. But the rest of so now the next step is the rest of the equipment that I got coming.
Mm-hmm.
The beacon mic, the board. I'm actually got a monitor stand coming, and then the mic stand. There's a lot of stuff coming my way. So I'm super excited, man. I'm super excited. And for my review today, I got Bus Simulator 21. I got my wheel over here. It's all blurred out, fancy blur or whatever, and I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about wanting to drive a bus in a simulator, or go truck simulating, or PC building simulating, and all this stuff, right? And I don't know what it is, but there's like this weird zen to it, and I've been this week playing Bus Simulator 21. Very simple game, super simple. It's very self-explanatory. There's no special gimmicks here or anything like that. But that's what makes it fun. It's just a simple driving simulator, and some of the cool features that I love in this game include oh, well, first the driving. You got a bunch of familiar buses. There's a bunch of familiar buses that even I grew up in, especially if you grew up in areas where there's like public transportation. Bluebird buses, Ivica buses, the Mercedes buses. If you have rode in public transportation, these buses are in the game, and the immersion on this is so cool. You go around, you go to the bus stops. And it's very intricate. You need to lower the bus. If you have a handicapped individual, you need to push the ramp out. Try to think what else. And then one of the funnier things is the fare dodgers. First off, and second of all, this is you can play this game in co-op as well. So if you wanted to drive the bus while your buddy goes around making sure that everyone has their tickets, then hey, go, so be it, but but it's a great game. I feel like that there's so many bus simulators out there. I'm actually waiting for Taxi Simulator to come out soon. That one is taking actually kind of forever to come out, and I'm waiting for that, but I'm going to give Bus Simulator a 7 out of 10. A 7 out of 10. Yeah, man, and we will be right back after this with some more talk. We got a couple more things. We got just a quick commercial real quick for you, me, and Lore. We'll be right back after this.
Get ready for a journey into the world of video game lore with You, Me, and Lore. Hosts Brandon and Kenny take you on a thrilling adventure through the background stories of your favorite games. Currently they cover 2 of the biggest titles, Halo and Death Stranding. Learn about Master Chief's battles in Halo and uncover the secrets behind the mysterious world of Death Stranding. These games offer more than just action and adventure, they offer rich stories that are waiting to be explored. Join Brandon and Kenny as they dive deeper into the lore and bring you the insights and information that make these games truly unforgettable. Subscribe to You, Me, and Lore now and never miss a beat in the exciting world of video game lore.
And we're back. Did you see the Quantumania? Oh wait. Is he back? Oh, I think he's back.
Yep. Looks like Jay just got back in town.
Yeah, have you seen the trailer for Quantumania?
I have.
Are you quick? Just real quick. Are you in or out?
I mean, at this point, I've seen every single Marvel movie that's come out and all the shows on Disney Plus. So it's kind of one of those things where I'm invested enough because I've seen all the shows and stuff.
Yeah.
And movies. So I think we're gonna go see it this weekend, coming up out when it comes out.
It's not the Disney Plus release, right?
So, no, it's theaters, and then it'll be like a month before it hits Disney Plus.
That's actually not bad. I'm actually I mean the trailers make it look so good. I love the character Kang. Kind of interesting what they're doing with him. You know, I think I'm more interested in the aspect of Jonathan Majors being a different version of Kang than we already saw.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a joy in it for me.
Well, see, that's kind of what I liked with Loki is, you know, with the first season of Loki was when we got introduced to Kang there at the end of the show. And that really is what put us into now the multiverse saga where, you know, that was the Infinity Saga is over. We're done with Thanos. We're done with the Infinity Gauntlet. We're done with the Stone. Yeah. Now we're going into the multiverse saga. And with the multiverse saga, our big bad is Kang the Conqueror.
Yep.
And we're going to get multiple different versions of Kang throughout the saga.
I want to know when we're getting our boy Galactus. Oh, yeah, of course, Drew Davis. We're still at 18 and plus chat. Let's hear the joke, man. We're waiting for Jay to come back. So give us the joke. I want to see it.
Yeah, I mean, I feel we're not going to get Galactus until after they've released the Fantastic Four into the Marvel Universe.
That's
which
5.
Is coming because it is.
That's 5, right? Phase 5. I keep forgetting.
I know it's on the slate. It's either 5 or 6 because I think we're in 4 or we're in 5 right now.
Okay, so Drew Dave, this is actually real funny. This reminds me of the meme joke that says, "This is what my wife sees," and it's, you know, your view. Oh shit, that is fucking hilarious. I like that. I'm actually gonna clip that. I'm actually going to meme that. But yeah, I'm actually super excited for it, man. It's just love you too, man. Love you too. We got some big things coming. Actually, we got some pretty exciting things while we're talking. Always, my brother. Hey, if you are down, man, we're gonna have something coming up. We're talking. Some of us are in the beginning stages of talking about a Call of Duty tournament. It would be multiplayer tournament. I actually have a whole list of like restrictions and things like that to help in this. To what things are we going to allow into the game? What things aren't going to be allowed and stuff like that. It's still very, very, very early conversation, but it's we're talking about making it happen, man. Yeah, dude. Yeah. We don't know KDs. We're trying to get like at least like 5. Trying to get at least like 5, 6-man teams, at least 5 or 6 teams to go into this tournament. I'm working on a bunch of a bunch of merch. Like I'm working on like a prize bag with like it's like a duffel bag with the DD214 logo. You get like a couple stickers, some T-shirts in there. Which actually I will be working on that gift basket soon. I'm actually super excited for it, so that's going to be fun. But yeah, we got that coming up. Actually, episode 100. Yeah, man.
3 weeks away.
Yeah, episode 100 is 3 weeks away, guys. If you are a fan, if we have been there for you, if we've made you laugh, made you cry, if you hate us, if you love us, send us a video or like an email or a DM or something, letting us know so we can feature on our 100th episode. We're gonna have some exciting stuff happening. I think it's going to be more like a cool regular episode, but we're just gonna party it up, be a little more extreme than usual. I am saying a lot today. My God, it's one of the. You know what it is? It's one of those like thrown off days, right? Oh, I've lost. You stay with me there. My contract is. Hey, man, we got you, man. Oh, man, we got some. Hey, it may be. Okay. So he's got some connection issues going on. So it's just an interesting day. We got. You know how sometimes you have on days, sometimes you have off days. We're having like some technical issues with Melon, just to be transparent. So we're just hanging out today. While we wait. But yeah, Drew Davis, man, we're there for you, man. Especially, I can never forget that video that you sent us over in Afghanistan. That shit was crazy. Oh, looks like it's a one-man show right now. La di da, pa 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 pa. So yeah, let me throw down another commercial real quick. We'll be right back after this.
Are you fascinated by the intersection of artificial intelligence and the human mind? Do you want to stay up to date with the latest developments in this rapidly evolving field? Look no further than the Artificial Mind Podcast. Hosted by veterans Jeremy Strobridge and Jonathan Sanchez, each episode delves into a new and exciting topic, from the creation of images through AI to the impact of nightmares on our mental and physical well-being, and much more. They use cutting-edge technology, like Midjourney, to uncover new insights and perspectives on the world of AI. So, whether you're a tech enthusiast, a student, or just curious about the future, tune into the Artificial Mind Podcast and join Jeremy and Jonathan on an exciting journey into the unknown. Available now on your favorite podcast app.
The king is back.
My bad, guys. OMG. Holy shit. Sorry, dude.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Man,
No,
it's okay.
Let me tell you what happened.
It's Sunday. We're in church. Freaking good God, dude. Good fucking God.
Let me tell you what just happened, Jay. Right? So we're talking to Drew Davis over here, right? And first off, just so you know, Jay, we are live on Facebook and on Twitch. Okay,
oh, cool.
We are live on Facebook and on Twitch. I don't know how it's working. It's the help of Joe Squilini and this wonderful computer that But to catch you up, the computer, 10 out of 10, clean, beautiful build, safe, very safe, safely packed.
You're
works
happy.
Great.
You're happy.
Very happy.
You're happy.
My next review that I put was about Bus Simulator, which got a 7 out of 10. It's more you're literally just driving a fucking bus. It's nothing special, but if you're into the Zen, you're into the driving, yada yada yada.
Mm-hmm.
Then we started talking to Drew Davis, and then Squilini lost connection, and DD214 Gaming Podcast turned into a one-man show for a minute.
I'm so sorry, dude. I did not mean to.
No. Life happens. Life
Exactly.
Boy, does it.
I mean, we at least got to like the 35-minute mark before my shit decided to say, go fuck yourself.
What
We're
a
not
shit
doing
show.
this anymore.
What a fucking shit show, dude.
And then I tried to come back in the normal way, and it fucking wouldn't let me back in.
Of course
so
not.
I had to come in via fucking guest link too. And it's like, what the fuck?
We're having a tech day this week for DD214 Gaming,
really
guys.
We really are.
Yeah, but like
it's a good thing we're getting all this out of the way before our 100th episode spectacular, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude.
But if you guys haven't noticed,
we got to make sure we're on point.
I'm telling you, we got 3 weeks. We got 3 weeks to figure it the fuck out. You know what I mean?
Weeks. But hey, Drew,
weeks.
Drew Davis said to us that he was like, I'll go back up here. Well, first off, he said that with Squilini's angle, it's a meme that says, "This is what my wife sees." Great. But he said you can always count on me on Sundays. Y'all stayed with me during my contractor time in Afghanistan, and that he went viral on TikTok.
I remember that. I remember that.
So he's doing really good.
He also says he's gotten into chess, and I love fucking chess.
I love chess too. I would love to play you in chess.
One of these days. I haven't played against humans in a long time, and one of the only game apps I have on my phone is a chess game. But my style of play has tremendously changed from when I was younger, and I'm still adjusting to it, and it causes me to not play the way I like to play. So a lot of times I have a really bad habit of fucking turning over my king. Like I'm like when the game's over, I can see the game over like way before it happens. You know what I mean? And it's like, when I make like a fucking just bonehead move, I'll fucking turn my king over. I'll turn my king over, and the person I'm playing is like, what the fuck? And I'm like, I don't feel like finishing it. I already know it's over. So you win. And people fucking hate that shit. They want to play it through. They want to checkmate your ass, like whatever. And it's like, I'm just like, you won.
I know I'm done. I'm done.
So,
I play a lot of chess on the Nintendo Switch.
Okay,
and,
cool.
You know,
cool.
the same thing happens. I play it on we could play it on Facebook. We could play it on fucking Java.
I've never had a problem resigning. You know what I mean? And that's the thing with a lot of chess players, they will take it personal when you resign.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They will take it absolutely personal that you won't play the game out, basically. And it's like, well, you know, if I give up my fucking rook and then my queen on 2 successive moves, I pretty much know where the game's going to end right there. You know what I mean? It's like, and I've done that against human players where it's like, I'll be having a really good game. We're kind of like mid game, you know, entering like the opening parts of like the end game. And I'll fucking just bonehead fucking move and then follow it up with another bonehead move. And I'm like, all right, fucking done. Like I just spent 20 moves setting this shit up and just fucked it up. So it's like, I'm not even going to finish, dude. It's like, fuck that.
I'm not even mad at you for that, because at this point, I'm just like,
mother.
you know, that, you know,
much,
like it's
pretty much.
I'm over it at that point. But you know, well, but hey, before we get to the Super Bowl stuff, let's talk about Last of Us real quick. Episode 4, we can't talk about episode 5 because not all of us have seen it yet.
Right.
But episode 4, we predicted it, not as great as episode 3.
Right.
You know, but still good. You know, still good. We were introduced to characters that don't exist. And Jay, excuse me for triggering you for what I'm about to say.
Here we go.
But tell me why the first moment I saw that one motherfucker, the one with the long hair, Perry, he's got all the gear on.
Yeah.
Tell me why I was about to call you and be like, when did Sean get a job on The Last of Us?
Oh, I'm telling you, dude, he did. He did. That was like, that's fucking Joe Grunt. That is fucking Joe Grunt, dude. That really is.
If people don't understand, like the character of Joe Grunt, like The Last of Us, like completely just like
annihilated
it.
They nailed it to the fucking wall, dude. Nailed it to the fucking wall.
Well, and what I like is the actor that plays Perry is the voice of Joel from the game.
Oh,
is that who it was? Is that who it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So
interesting.
That's the voice
Very
actor that voices Joel in the video games, but he plays this all new, just for the show character.
Badass character too, and I like his character too because he's questioning Kathleen's motives too. You know, like he's loyal, but it seems like he's the only dude who's qualified enough to question what she does.
There's a running theme in episode 4, and then I know you guys haven't seen it yet, but we watched episode 5 on Friday when it released. And there's a running theme with fucking, you know, like not being any better than like the people you were fucking trying to, you know, get out of your way, and like how like fascism kind of takes roots, like regardless of motives or how well intentioned people are. It just you end up becoming the fucking thug that you hate. You know what I mean? Like, and that like there's a running there's a running theme in the entire show Not just when they enter Kansas City and interact with some of those people, but the fucking overall theme is like you end up becoming what you fucking hate the most. You know what I mean? Like,
yep.
And it's kind of like that bleakness, that haunting kind of fucking bleakness of the show is really, really like exacerbated with that, where it's like this lady Kathleen is something of a fucking bitch, huh? But
yeah,
but you can tell that she got put through the fucking ringer probably during the outbreak. You know what I mean? And God knows fucking what all was done to her family, or robble. You know what I mean?
And God knows what the fuck she's about to instill on everybody else.
And there, exactly. And thus the fucking cycle of abuse continues, does it not?
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, the cycle of abuse continues.
Human nature. Human nature.
We love to get in our feels, don't we, gentlemen? We love to get in our fucking feels, and it's not my fault. It's your fault. It's your fault, not my fault, right? We don't do accountability here. We don't do personal responsibility. It's your fault, not mine, right? Like,
yep. Absolutely. But
here at
overall,
DD214 Gaming, we do not support it. Or what the fuck was that?
GPS.
Oh, my bad. I was like,
artificial intelligence.
Oh, I see. So yeah, here at DD214 Gaming, we do not condone isolation or isolating yourselves. Okay, we just want to let you guys know we're all here for you. So don't do that. Okay, don't do what we're talking about. Take some personal responsibility and accountability for your own actions, and love yourselves. Okay, love yourselves. All right.
Absolutely. And now,
it's always Jay's fault. Don't listen to him.
And guys,
Squeeney's not totally wrong there.
And guys, you're right. And now,
that's fucking football right there. None of that pansy-ass, dick-tugging smile for the camera bullshit. Men puke and poop on the field. Men deliver their newborn baby on the sideline.
Goddamn right.
Fucking hardcore, dick-in-the-ass, butterball, foosball, fucking chucking game time shit. Take it to the showers. Dicks get shoved in places you don't even remember. We win together, we celebrate together. Football is back, baby.
Oh man, there's gonna be a lot of celebrating. Tonight, dude. Fucking.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy. This is gonna be an interesting one. So I remember. Go ahead, John.
I just want to say it's I don't watch football. You guys know this, but it's always so interesting. Just the love that football fans have. I mean, Brandon Wayner himself has shut himself off for the world for the weekend. Okay, and I know a lot of other people who do the same thing.
He's an Eagles fan, isn't he?
From what I don't think so.
He's just taking a siesta.
I think he's on your side. I think he's a Kansas City fan.
Shit.
I think so.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't pay attention.
He's just taking a weekend siesta, freaking for foosball.
Yeah, and it's actually it's so cool to see other people, because I know a couple friends. Like I have back home, the town that I grew up in is they love football. So we had a small stadium there, right?
Uh-huh.
And that stadium, they used to have giant Super Bowl parties. The whole town used to be inside this small high school stadium.
That's fucking dope, dude.
So, the football culture is really cool. But I just want to get into a couple, just real quick. I just wanted to say that there were some things that I had saw. I had it right here, but it's how, okay. The Super Bowl has a significant impact on military personnel and veterans through camaraderie and community building, support for veteran organizations, awareness raising, psychological well-being, and economic impact. Okay, like overall, the Super Bowl can have a positive impact on military personnel and veterans by providing a sense of community, supporting veteran organizations, raising awareness, improving psychological well-being, and having an economic impact. There's a whole culture to the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
is what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah.
So,
for sure.
Take it off.
Well, I was going to say last week. So both me and Joe made some predictions. I'm going to say like mine really hasn't changed much. I would say like if we're going prediction, I still think that there's going to be plenty of scoring. I don't know what the over-under is, but I'm going to say like at least 40 points get scored tonight between both teams. At least 40 points are getting scored minimum. I'm still going with the Chiefs as trying to be as objective as possible here. I'm still going with the Chiefs. I see some sort of a mid-game collapse for the Eagles. I don't know why I'm making that very specific prediction. I'm still feeling it in my gut though. I could be wrong. Could turn into another fucking embarrassment on the Chiefs end, like fucking when we played against Tampa Bay a couple years ago. So, but I'm still my heart is still with the Chiefs. I'm in beautiful Kansas City, Missouri, so I get to be, for the first time in my life, I get to be in my birthplace when one of my teams is in the big game, right? So between the Chiefs and the Royals in baseball, like it's pretty exciting to be here in Kansas City for today. So both times the Chiefs were in the Super Bowl previously, I was in Colorado and was unable to come to Kansas City when they were in the game. So that was like I was in the Army and still had to do the Army thing. So I did hear that the 82nd Airborne has a Donza tomorrow. So props to fucking the command team of the 82nd Airborne Division for giving the entire fucking base a goddamn day off tomorrow, the day after the Super Bowl. So, Joe, how are you feeling about the game right now?
I agree with everything you say there. With it, I definitely see a lot of scoring from both sides. I feel the Chiefs, they're towards the end of their rebuild, and they're at that point where, they have a strong, solid team. The Eagles, though, they're still kind of rebuilding their team, getting everything 100% the way it needs to be. And I definitely see the Chiefs taking the game. There's going to be some kind of collapse or some kind of injury that's going to fuck the Eagles over about halfway through, whether it's right before halftime or right at the beginning of the third quarter. There's going to be something that's going to just
the momentum is going to go, and I think that's when Andy Reid is always notorious for like his clock management, right? Whether good or bad. This is going to be one of those games where if the Chiefs start running away with it, they're not going to run the clock. They're going to keep running away with it. Like they're going to score every chance they get, and it's going to be like it's going to turn into. I think it's going to turn into a fucking like it. The game is. I don't think the game is going to be in question after the third quarter. Put it that way.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot different than the Chiefs Bengals game where the Chiefs got that last 3 points. Or
barely at the end,
The Chiefs ran the clock. They ran the clock enough to then get that last 3 points to win it because they didn't want to give the Bengals enough time back with the ball.
Right.
Eventually,
I see
I don't see that happening tonight.
I see the Chiefs defense like absolutely stepping the fuck up today. And I think that's gonna be a big part of like creating the momentum shift is going to be the Chiefs defense, and like everybody is sleeping on the Chiefs defense right now. And like I don't think they're gonna give up as much as the Eagles are would otherwise want them to. So they're gonna make them fight for it.
Yeah, the Chiefs are definitely gonna make the Eagles fight for it. I'd love to, I'd love to say it's going to be as close but at the same time, if the collapse happens the way I'm predicting and you're predicting, the Chiefs are going to run away with it.
Yeah. Once that
be
occurs,
close up until that happens. Once that occurs, the Chiefs are just going to score, keep going fucking at it, and
just put it away, basically. Yeah.
And just put it away. So, So it's going to be a good game. I'm not too enthusiastic about the halftime show this year.
I'm curious about that one myself too. I thought it was a very curious pick. Going with Rihanna. Not a bad pick by any stretch. But I'm curious like how that's going to go too. I'm kind of like maybe on the halftime show. Like who was your guys' all-time favorite halftime show? Oh, I think we lost Scolini again.
Oh wait,
I'm still here.
Barely.
Am I still here?
Ish. Yeah.
Fuck.
Now you're back.
All right, so I would have to say, by far, last year's halftime show. Eminem,
Last
Snoop,
year's
Dre,
halftime show was really good.
Snoop, Dre, Eminem from last year. I was a little disappointed because of all the audio issues with the show itself.
Welcome, Gonzo Gun Gaming. Welcome.
Yo.
Fucking my all-time favorite was fucking Prince. Do you guys fucking remember that shit? This motherfucker.
That Prince halftime show was really fucking good.
That motherfucker was on a glass stage in high heels in the fucking rain. In the fucking rain, bro.
Purple Rain,
Playing
baby,
Purple Rain in the rain. On stage, on a glass stage in fucking high heels, dude. Nobody did it better than that guy. Nobody did it better than that guy. Oh my fucking God, dude. It was perfect. That was my I don't think that one was ever going to pop in my head. Like last year's was really good. I fucking loved last year's. I loved there was another one that I liked a lot. It's escaping me right now. It's from a few years ago. I don't remember but
for the shock factor, the Justin Timberlake one.
Oh yeah. You know what's funny is I remember when that happened, but I happened to step away from the TV when that moment occurred. So
do you know there's a huge conspiracy theory around that?
What are you talking like one of those like false timeline things or something?
Yeah. No. There's a big conspiracy about it that it was scripted. And then there was a whole argument that it wasn't scripted, and then there was an argument that it was allowed, and then it wasn't allowed. It's a whole thing. I think there's a whole documentary about it.
I'm gonna go with celebrities like fucking attention, and they pine for it.
For 300.
What's that for 300?
Yeah.
What's
you said? You said you're gonna go for it. You know, I thought we were playing Jeopardy for a second.
Oh yeah. I'll take celebrities or attention horse for 300, Alex.
Oh man!
When that was said, it just went completely over fucking Jay's head.
Yeah,
I was in two different places at once, probably. So yeah, that's very typical in my day-to-day life. So yeah,
it's actually so cool that we're getting some activity on Twitch right now. Thank you for coming.
Absolutely.
Now what I have for you is some trivia.
Okay.
All right, we're
now,
gonna do.
Is this gonna be in keeping with DD214 Gaming tradition, where you ask us insanely hard questions that nobody would fucking ever know, or are we gonna have a chance on this?
Probably.
You guys have a chance. Well, you guys.
John tries so hard to like make it a challenge for me because he's done this before. Where like it's too easy, and I get that part when Jay has like 10 out of 10 answers, it's not fun. But then he overcompensated. So like everything we do now is like overly hard, and I'm like, I don't know.
Well, we're gonna see.
What's the square root of negative? What's the square root of -1, Jay? Dumbass. You know what I mean? Like
here's where we're gonna encounter the problem with this one is we had a non-football fan pick out the football trivia for two football fans. So he doesn't technically know if it's stupid fucking hard shit or not. And nobody's going to truly know because he's not a fucking football fan like we are.
This is going to be fun. This is going to be
all fun. Right. So let's see. We got 10 of them right here.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. When was the first Super Bowl played?
1967.
Okay. You are right. By any chance, do you know the date?
I do not know the date. I just know the year.
Okay, I'll take it. Do you agree or disagree?
I'm gonna have to agree.
Kansas City Chiefs versus the Green Bay Packers. I know that, and we lost. The Green Bay Packers.
You son of a bitch! Because that was number 2.
Who played? Who played in the Super Bowl? That one was going to be a little bit easy for me because my team was one of the two teams, and then that started the Green Bay Packers era, basically, like of football dynasty dominance, whatever. Like so.
Yeah. All right. Number 3. Who has won the most Super Bowls?
Player or team?
Team.
Fucking Patriots. And the fucking Steelers, I think, are tied with 6 each.
Bam. 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 Number 4. What is the most watched Super Bowl in history?
Ooh, now that one's going to be hard.
Fuck.
Joe, you got an educated guess for me? Because my guess is only going to be an educated guess. I do not know the exact answer to this one. The most watched.
I don't even have a fucking educated guess for this one. Like, I have no fucking clue.
Well, what this year is 50? What 50? Fuck. What Super Bowl is it?
51, 52?
No, we won 54. Fuck. I can't even remember the last 2 years. What the fuck? It's like 56 or 57, I think. I don't give a shit.
I'll tell you right now. Hang on.
We won 54, lost 50, or did we lose 53? What the fuck?
LV2 52.
That's 57.
Oh, whoops.
That's 57. Okay.
I'm Puerto Rican, not Roman.
Most watched Super Bowl.
Fucking Cubans.
I'm gonna go with. I don't know, dude. The one after 9/11, 2002.
So it is the Patriots and Seahawks, number 49 with 114 million viewers.
What year was that? What year is that?
That is 2015.
Okay. That wasn't the one after 9/11 then. Okay. Okay. That halftime show, that was a fucking crazy ass halftime show too. Like when U2 played and they brought these banners up and they had the fucking names of everybody that died in fucking 9/11, dude.
Yeah, that's
like,
right.
I remember that fucking shit, dude. Like that shit that'll bring a tear to your eye.
That was nice.
That'll bring a fucking tear to your eye.
All right, the next one. What is the cost of a 30-second ad during the Super Bowl?
Oh fuck, dude! Like it's in the fucking 7-8 figures.
It's like $1 to $2 million somewhere in there.
Yeah, and that could have only gone up over the years too. So yeah, I mean it's like 7 figures minimum 7 figures.
7 figures. Yeah. 1 million? No. 10 million, Gonzo? No. 5.5 million.
5.5? Yeah.
Yep.
Sounds about right for 30 seconds of something, I guess. Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, the last time I looked up how much a fucking Super Bowl commercial cost, it was like right at like 1.2 million or some shit like that.
Can somebody give me like $5 million? I'll take it. Yeah. I'll give you 30 seconds. I'll give you 30 seconds of my time for $5 million, dude.
Yep.
Ready?
Yeah. If you want a 30-second ad on the DD214 Gaming podcast, it's going to cost $5 million.
$5 million, dude. That's how much it costs.
The next one.
We get to talk shit about your product while we do it.
There we go. Next one is, how many points did the lowest scoring Super Bowl have?
Oh God. There was a couple in the fucking 70s that were like, I'm gonna say, educated guess 13.
Super Bowl 13 or
no,
score
like
13?
Score points, total points.
Squillini?
It would have to be between like 13 and 20, somewhere in there.
That's probably like what is it, John?
So I'll put this one there. The alert. So it is, the score was Super Bowl 7 with a score of 14-7.
So 21. Okay. I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
I was one off on my high end, so.
Yep. And that was the Miami Dolphins versus the Washington.
Was that
19?
Was that 1972? Was that their undefeated season?
Yes, it was.
It was. That was their undefeated
1972.
season. Okay. Yep.
All right. Next one. Oh God. Who was the MVP of Super Bowl 53?
Tom Brady.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was Brady's. That was the Buccaneers. His
that was
season with Bucks.
That was the Kansas City collapse. Yeah, that was the fucking.
Yeah.
That was not
a collapse.
Oh, it was. Oh, it was terrible. That was a horrific fucking game for us, dude.
KC tanked that fucking.
Game. Everybody on that team except Patrick Mahomes took a fucking shit that day. Like, just took an absolute. That motherfucker carried that team on his back. And they still like receivers dropping balls. You look at some of the throws he made, and the balls were like on point. Like he was hitting dudes in the fucking helmet, and they just nothing went our way that game. That was just a catastrophic collapse. That was the first game Mahomes played for the Chiefs at all where the Chiefs did not score a touchdown. Like that stat came out of that game. That's how bad the Chiefs played that day, dude. It was fucking it was so hard. I knew it like halftime. I was like, oh, this is not going anywhere good. Like this is not going anywhere good. Like
all right. So the next one is, who sang the national anthem in Super Bowl 54?
That's recent. That'd be the year after. So that's the year after that the Chiefs. So that was the Bengals and the fucking. That was last year. Was that last year? What the fuck? What year is it? Where am I?
It's 2023.
Uh-oh. Come back, Joe. Come back.
That was 2020.
2020. So that fuck, I don't remember. I have no idea.
I'll wait for Squillini to come back to see if he remembers.
Yeah, poor Squillini's all frozen. Oh, we lost him again. Technical difficulties. We have technical difficulties. Woo! Super Bowl Sunday. Chiefs are going to the Super Bowl.
How about a little techno, man?
Hang on a second, John. I got to go to the bathroom and snort some Molly. I'll be right back.
Do it.
Oh, you got some rock? You got any rock and roll?
Not in this one. I got some devilish stuff though.
Ooh, I like that sound. Oh, I like that sound. That's one of my favorite sounds in the world.
Oh, there we go, Jay.
There we go.
Are you back?
Oh, you're back.
Yes.
You're back. Sorry about that. Yeah, we were just
Going through them Appalachians, huh? Fucking losing signal.
No, I mean I've got fucking full bars. It just keeps going between fucking that new 5G signal and fucking LTE, and whenever it drops down, it's
fucking technology,
it's
dude. It sucks.
Shit.
So you go from cancer to
Cancer to fucking like
the jaundice.
Yeah, cancer to fucking necrosis. You know?
Yep. Oh shit!
That was fucking hilarious. We're so stupid, dude.
This I don't care what anybody says. This is the
perfect.
greatest episode of all time.
Yeah.
This is the
God.
greatest episode of all time, yo. I am
We're having
dying.
a good time, though. We're having a good time.
Oh
That's
no,
what-
we're
having a
there's
good
no
time.
other way. There
telling
is no
you.
other way. That
That time
timing
it was my fault.
Operator error.
Oh man. So the answer to that last one was Demi Lovato. Demi Lovato was
I
the
don't even
answer.
know. I don't even know who that is. It shows how much I pay attention. Like I don't even know who that is. Is that a singer? I'm assuming, right? Is that like a performing artist?
Disney Channel star gone fucking complete drug addict gone fucking.
That's like all of them. Which one? That's that's all of them. Like.
So the next we got two more. Who was the halftime show performer at Super Bowl 50? Did something just break?
No, last night, and there's. We'll talk later.
Who
What were you gonna say, Joe?
who was the halftime performer in Super Bowl 50?
Prince? No.
No.
I don't fucking know. He was dead then, wasn't it? No, he wasn't dead by then. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I don't remember because they're like after like 49, the performers just haven't been that great up until last year.
Yeah. So the answer for this one is Coldplay, Beyonce, and Bruno Mars. Now,
Fuck, I don't remember that one at all.
now the last one. What is the highest scoring Super Bowl in history?
That's a tough one because I know the Broncos got blown out one year like 55-10. So that score
Yeah.
would be like that'd be like 65 points right there, but I don't know if that's the biggest one. That would be my first guess though. Just based off that, because I always remember that score. It was I remember watching. I was a kid when that one happened. I remember watching it, and it was like it was beyond a fucking blowout. But I don't know.
Said,
I don't. That would be a combined 65 points. So
you said 10.
It was 55. I don't know what Super Bowl it was, but it was the score was 55-10. It was the Niners and the fucking Broncos. Or was it the Niners?
Yeah.
I think it was the Niners. Yeah, or the it was Cowboys.
So.
Cowboys or the Niners.
Oh, yeah.
One of those two fucking teams, and they absolutely like butt fucked the Denver Broncos in the Super Bowl. But the combined score was 65 points.
So
I don't know if that's the right answer though. I'm trying to think.
The answer is Super Bowl 29.
Okay.
And Super Bowl 29 was the 49ers versus the Chargers, January 29th, 1995. That score was 49-26.
Okay, that's okay.
All right.
There you go. So now I wasn't too far off.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. So there you go. So there you go. There's your football trivia. I will find
Nice.
something. I'll find something fun for next week. But yeah, that was your football trivia. I'm not crazy about football, but I'm
Are
gonna
you
have
watch?
to go. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it, and I will tell you, I'm going for Kansas City. Not because the
man.
people are fucking nice. Okay, been there already, dog. The people are nice. They're super sports friendly. They're clean as fuck. Okay, and the food is great. And plus, Philadelphia, they destroy their own city. They're disgusting. They smell like shit. The only good thing that came out of there was fucking Rocky, a couple of boxers, and fucking cheesesteaks. And I don't give a fuck. Both
Calm down,
places.
Bill Burr. God damn. John talking shit about Philly, dude. I love it, dude. That's
Listen.
fucking hilarious.
Well, I mean, the only he has a point. The only good things that came out of fucking Philly are Rocky and fucking cheesesteaks.
Yeah,
What about Joe Louis
yeah. Joe Louis.
or Joe Frazier? Was it Frazier? Might have been Frazier.
I think it was
Joe
Frazier.
Frazier. It was Frazier, yeah. Joe Frazier.
Yeah.
But the city sucks. You people destroy your own shit every fucking time. Every fucking time. Your fucking fans that I met in the army are way nicer than your civilian fans. So come on, man. Let's just.
I think both cities are probably due for a good night tonight. We do definitely hope honestly, I really just hoping for a good game. You know,
Yeah.
Good
entertainment,
injury free.
commercials.
Have the refs stay the fuck out of the goddamn game with their bullshit. You know what I mean? Like this season has been nonstop referee bullshit for like the whole league. This is not Kansas City or Philadelphia specific. This is like the whole fucking league. Like the refs absolutely stank it up this year. And the Super Bowl is not the fucking place for them to fucking add their bullshit. You know what I mean? Like that's
absolutely.
So hopefully we just have a good game. Being that I'm in Kansas City proper, and I live a couple of fucking miles as the crow flies from the fucking stadium. It's gonna sound like it's gonna sound like fucking World War III when if we win when the clock hits zero, if we win, it is gonna be absolutely like I'll try to take a video. If we win, I'll take a video like in the immediate moments after like the clock hits zero. And I'll go outside just so you guys can hear what it's like when this shit happens in Kansas City. It sounds like fucking World War III, dude.
Isn't the head referee been known for being biased?
Sort of. There's a whole thing with that, and the thing is he has a higher percentage of his calls going against the Chiefs. But they did actual analysis on this guy. He does it to the whole fucking league. He does it to everyone. Yeah. He just so happens to have a slightly higher percentage of doing it against the Chiefs. And that's what, so a lot of the Chiefs fans that want to cry like little fucking bitches about shit like that. It's like It's not that he hates the Chiefs. He hates the whole fucking league. And he probably has the wrong fucking job. He just hates his job. It's clear.
And I gotta say, I gotta
his fucking job.
I gotta agree with Gonzo there, man. I gotta agree with Gonzo. But yeah, I mean, we're all excited for the Super Bowl. Everyone's gonna have a good time, so keep it safe. But
yeah, if you're in Kansas City and you're gonna be fucking lighting some shit off after the goddamn fucking game, dude, like, don't blow your fucking hands off, fucking like celebrating. All right, don't be a fucking idiot. All right, do it safely.
For real. I mean,
no fucking firearms, assholes. No firearms.
Are you guys doing anything special tonight for the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, we are. We've got one, possibly two places that we're gonna go, and it's gonna be dependent on the game and the crowd that we're around. So
okay,
we're going to it. So I think you've been there actually. That little pub and grub that's around the corner from our house.
Yeah,
we're going there for the game. Like we like reserve seats, and we're gonna have a meal there, you know, and football snacks basically, like while the game starts. And then the place is going to be packed. It was packed out. We did the same thing for the AFC Championship, and it was packed out. And there's a lot of people. Like you said earlier, everybody's friendly, robble, right? Not a big deal. But I do have kids, and so I'm going to have to like judge the crowd. So if the crowd's going a little wonky, if the Chiefs have another fucking historic collapse in a fucking playoff game, you know, like 2 years ago, around halftime, we'll probably cut out, and there's a house party, like a Super Bowl party that's going on not too far from our house from some friends of ours. We might go finish the game there, maybe. And that's
okay.
If the crowd's good and everybody's happy, and if the Chiefs start stomping dick and everything is well in the world, we might just stay where we are, because it might just be safer to do that anyways. You know what I mean? Because like Kansas City is a very nice place.
Boys and girls,
but some areas are better than others, and your boy Jay lives in
other
areas are better than ours part. So like we don't live in the worst part. We don't live in the worst part, but after the sun goes down in our little neck of the woods, like it's the carnival definitely comes out every night. And so on a night where the Super Bowl is happening and it's our team in the Super Bowl, depending on how I see the crowd acting and how people are behaving, we might have to bolt from public, like, you know, because of the carnival. So we'll see. Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah.
I have kids. I like to be responsible, right? Or try to be.
Absolutely.
I try to be responsible.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So, so you know what time it is?
What time is it?
Time for the news.
All right.
So we got a couple games coming out this month. We just had Hogwarts Legacy.
Okay. Joe, you reviewed that, right?
Yep, he actually gave it a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, I played that and reviewed it earlier.
Okay, that's I was going to say right before I had to like bolt freaking, which I'm going to have to do for about 10 seconds, and I'll be right back again, okay?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Which we already spoke about. Hogwarts Legacy is already a big hit. People are loving it. Okay, there's nothing wrong with loving it. The next game that looks like it's going to be coming out next is February 12th, Atomic Heart. Atomic Heart is welcome to a utopian world of wonders and perfection in which humans live in harmony with their loyal and fervent robots. Well, that's how it used to be. With the launch of the latest robot control system mere days away, only a tragic accident or a global conspiracy could disrupt it. The unstoppable course of technology, along with secret experiments, have brought the rise to mutant creatures, terrifying machines, and superpowered robots, all suddenly rebelling against their creators. Only you can stop them and find out what lies beyond the idolized world. I know Jay's not going to be playing this game because the game takes place in Russia, so they could suck it. I'm going to be playing it. I like it. It looks all right. Next, we have Sons of the Forest, and it is a sequel to The Forest. Sons of the Forest sends to find a missing billionaire on a remote island, but you find yourself in a cannibal-infested hellscape. Craft, build, and struggle to survive. Wild Hearts comes out February 17th, and Horizon Call of the Mountain will be released on PlayStation VR February 22nd. Deliver Us from Mars is a sequel for Deliver Us to the Moon. Comes out February 2nd. Oh, that's already out then. And Like a Dragon Ishin. All great titles. Next in news, Sony is trying to sabotage Xbox's Activision acquisition, claims Activision CEO. When
So,
speaking to so when speaking to Financial Times, Activision CEO Bobby Kotick, Mr. Piece of Shit himself, stated that things have gotten to the point where Sony isn't even talking to Microsoft any longer. In quote, suddenly, Sony's entire leadership team stopped talking to anyone at Microsoft, and I think this is all Sony just trying to sabotage the transaction. The whole idea that we are not going to support a PlayStation or that Microsoft would not support the PlayStation, it is absurd. Does sound very absurd that Microsoft has never said anything like that we know of.
this is
but
just corporate bullshit, dude.
it's getting nasty. It's
Corporate
getting real
fucking
nasty.
bullshit, dude.
Yeah.
This is why like, yeah, like I play more games that like have come out in years past than I ever touch fucking new shit anymore, because this is because this is what we get. This is what we get for our hard-earned fucking money, ladies and gentlemen. Fucking millionaires and billionaires fucking bickering over shit and releasing fucking half-finished fucking games. I was pleased to hear that Squilly said that Harry Potter did come out functionally finished, basically, and like not very many bugs and stuff like that. That made my heart kind of happy to hear, especially for Harry Potter fans. But that has been an exception rather than the rule lately. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's literally like that. That's one of the first big title games I've heard to come out with a clean launch and release in a couple years, maybe. Fuck. You know what I mean? Like, when was the last like major release that came out that everybody was like, holy fucking shit, awesome? Like, was it God of War? You know what I mean?
I think
like,
it was.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Next.
No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all.
Despise that shit, dude.
No, I completely agree. Okay, so next, so that's happening. Do you remember Splinter Cell?
Oh yeah. Oh, very much
so. All right, so this isn't me telling you about a reboot or a remaster. This is me talking about that they have opened up their online servers for multiplayer again.
Okay.
Yeah, which is very unusual. Ubisoft last year, they'd be shutting down the services among a number of other games. So when the multiplayer element of Splinter Cell was deprecated in October, many players were confident that they'd be their last time playing the game online. But Splinter Cell fans got quite the surprise last week when the multiplayer servers have sprung back to life for some reason, and there are an astronomical amount of players playing. The game's online features for the Wii U were shut down long ago, but the Xbox 360, the PS3, and PC versions of the game still support online play up until last October. But earlier in January, players, what's he saying here? Players, man, what an episode, right? The game's online features in January, players within the Splinter Cell subreddit reported that the Xbox servers for the game had been restored for whatever reason, and now people are playing Splinter Cell all over again. Many thought this was a fluke, but within the past couple days, people have said more than the Xbox servers were indeed back up and running. Another post confirmed that the PC servers were back online too. Everyone is confused as to why or how this thing is happening, and it's hard to blame them. One might wonder why someone was even trying to check the online servers of a game that was said to be shut down in the first place. But the game is online, and you can play Splinter Cell online right now. Very interesting stuff. In more breaking news, Michael B. Jordan's Rainbow Six movie has found writers. This will be a sequel to No Remorse. If you're not familiar with it, it was a Rainbow Six movie. Sounds very interesting. I'd really like to see more of this. And in our final news, this is military and gaming. We don't get a lot of military and gaming news at the same time, but this one's really cool. Protector Sailors. I'm going to share the screen with you so you can check this out with me. All right. Protector Sailors fight world's most southerly Warhammer battle. It says here, don't you know that war is banned in Antarctica? Do you have any knowledge of that, Jay?
What?
about war.
Antarctica is considered like jointly controlled and owned by like basically like everyone in the world. So like there's different substations and stuff that countries claim or whatever, but it's like there was like an agreement made a long time ago that like Antarctica was basically like everybody's. So to be studied and X, Y, and Z and blah blah blah. So
well, these two lieutenants, Johnny Taba and Max Friswell, are playing 40K on the ice. They're just having a good old day. I mean, some people may not see this as something very, exciting, but sometimes you got to escape from the work sometimes, don't you?
Sure.
It got really dark on Squillini's screen. Oh man, it got really dark on your side there. No, but
Going through a tunnel.
So yeah, man, these two lieutenants are over here just enjoying the game of Warhammer, and that's just it, man.
Well, yeah,
I think it's really fucking cool. They did a really awesome fucking job. So, like I said, you gotta get away from the bullshit sometimes.
Yeah.
And how interesting that they're not even using the board; they're using the ice.
Yeah. There's a there's a lot of Warhammer nerds in the military to be found. So that's how I got turned on to one of the books actually, and it actually became one of my favorite books of all time actually. Like it's a Warhammer book, believe it or not.
Yeah, and Henry Cavill is working on the Warhammer series for Amazon too.
Yeah, see how bad they fucking fucked that up. That poor guy. Fucking
yeah. We'll see. We will see. But yeah, I mean, very exciting stuff. You always need to be aware. You need to have a little fun sometimes. You can't just be all play and no work, right?
Yeah.
So today I got the final thought this week.
Hey, did you get that video, the football video? Did you pull that up?
No. Send it to me.
I was gonna say, well, maybe you could do the final thought, and if you can, it's in our chat from like not too long ago. If you scroll up a little bit, but I was thinking maybe if you do the final thought, we could maybe end it on that. You know what I mean? So
absolutely,
that'd be a good way to go out today for the big game.
Video. See Squillini's video.
It's right before the Squillini's Flogging Molly.
I see him.
You're right. So that was like Friday.
Yep.
Or Saturday. Yesterday.
Yep.
What year?
All right.
What day is it? I don't know.
All right, guys. So, just real quick. All right. As we wrap up today's episode, we want to leave you with a final thought on suicide prevention, guys. All right. It's important to remember that even the strongest among us can sometimes need a helping hand. Right? The simple act of being there for someone, lending an ear, and offering support can make a huge difference in their life. And if you or someone is struggling, remember that you are not alone and help is available. Don't be afraid to reach out to a friend, a loved one, or a professional, or one of us for support, guys. All right? And remember, sometimes letting go of the things that are weighing us down is the best way to move forward. And remember, sometimes take care of yourself and each other, and always know that you are valued and loved. And thank you. Today I want to do something a little different. Obviously, you can call 1-800-273-8255. That's the National Suicide Hotline for North America, star 988. But if you are in Canada, the National Suicide Prevention in Canada is 1-833-456-4566 or text 45645 in Canada. Around the world, you can also look for more resources at iasp.info/resources/crisis centers. This resource right here will help you guide to whatever suicide prevention resources that you need in your country, in your province, in your area. Remember, you are not alone. There is always help available. Do not be afraid to reach out, guys. We have to continue to be there for each other and work towards a better tomorrow. Because they've been dreaming about a better tomorrow since the 1940s. It's tomorrow. Let's be here tomorrow. Let's be here for Formation Let's Week. Let's get the thing going, guys, because without you, there's no us, and I mean, dude, without you, there's no party. Without you, there's no beer. You know, without you, there's no, there's no hugs. There's no handshakes. There's no beer pong. There's no tables being thrown. We need that. We need the crazy parts in our life, guys. So, thank you. And Jay, tell us what we're closing off the show with.
Yeah, so the this week the NFL had handed out, their awards for the season, basically. Congratulations to our quarterback Patrick Mahomes for picking up MVP, right? But there was a segment during the show where they showcased Ukrainians and that the Ukrainians have an American football league in Ukraine, and there was also a very special message delivered by President Zelensky of Ukraine during this segment. And so if I was just going to say, just go ahead and hit play, and we'll roll into our credits after this. If you want to full screen it, John. And I want to say happy Super Bowl Sunday to everybody. Please be safe out there tonight. Please be responsible. Okay, celebrate responsibly, regardless of who wins. Congratulations to both cities, Philadelphia and Kansas City, for making it this year. Best of luck to everybody. Best of luck to all your teams. Okay, I hope you guys have a good night, a good day. Be safe. Your next fucking hit time is 168 hours from now. So we'll see you guys then. Schoolini, have a good day, brother.
And get home safely too, man.
Yeah, fucking A. Yeah. You guys be good, man. We'll see y'all next time.
Our servicemen and women have always put country before self. A powerful reminder of their sacrifice can be found in the statue of the late Pat Tillman that stands outside the stadium where the Super Bowl will be played on Sunday. That same selflessness can be found right now, half a world away. In Ukraine, there's a league where young men put on pads and helmets and play football with the same passion you'd find right here in our own backyard. This past year, those same young men stepped away from the game that they loved and put themselves in harm's way in order to defend their homeland.
On behalf of everyone who are fighting for freedom of Ukraine and the whole world, I want to thank every one of you for your support. I speak to you today as thousands of our brave men and women fight on the battlefields in Ukraine. Among those on the front lines are the men of the Ukrainian League of American Football who share the love of your game.
We're volunteers. Me and the rest of my teammates, my friends, my brothers, all we got in this life we got from our motherland.
We are from sports. We don't know how to make war, but we have muscles and we have a big heart.
And some of them have made the ultimate sacrifice.
Він повернувся героєм, який завжди був і при житті.
We have a popular expression in Ukraine. Хто, якщо не ми? Which means who, if not us?
We can beat the evil and defend democracy to the whole world. Слава Україні!
Our team, including these men, stands for freedom with our allies and partners. And together we give hope to the world.
We are honored to have several members of the Ukrainian League of American Football with us here tonight. Yuri Gundich, Denis Poblinski, Alfie Williams, and Robin Boguslavsky.
Have a good weekend, guys. Slava Ukraine.